everyone, welcome back to the Business Circle with myself, Sino M. So, if you're an entrepreneur in South Africa, then you've probably heard of the CIPC. That is the Companies and Intellectual Properties Commission. But you might be wondering, what exactly do they do? And when it comes to protecting your business idea, where do they fit in? So, in today's video, we're going to be diving into intellectual property. So, what it is, why it matters, and how the CIPC can help you safeguard your creative and business assets. So if you're building a brand, launching a side hustle, or creating something that is unique, this one is for you. So let's get right into it. So let's start with the basics. What is intellectual property, or IP for short? So intellectual property refers to creations of the mind. So it's things like inventions, literacy, and artistic works, symbols, names, and images used in commerce. So it's what makes your brand, product, or idea unique and valuable. So in South Africa, there are 4 main types of intellectual property. So number 1, trademarks. So these protect your brand identity. So it's things like names, logos, and slogans. Number 2, patents. So these cover inventions and innovations, giving you the right to prevent others from making or selling creations without your permission. Number 3, copyrights. So these protect original works like books, music, software, and art. And then the last one, designs. These safeguard the visual appearance of a product, so it's such as its shape, its pattern, or its color. So by protecting your IP, it's vital because it prevents others from copying or profiting off your hard work. Now, where does the CIPC fit into all of this? So the Companies and Intellectual Properties Commission, or CIPC, is the official body in South Africa responsible for the registration of companies, trademarks, patents, designs, and copyrights. So for example, in the USA and UK, there are similar organizations to South Africa's CIPC, but they go by different names. So in the USA, it's called the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, which handles the intellectual property aspect. And then for company registrations, they go to the Secretary of State in the specific state where the business is incorporated. Then for the UK, it's the Intellectual Property Office, IPO. Then in terms of the company registration, that's handled by the Companies House. So all in all, every country has a system in place for intellectual property protection and business registration, but the names and processes tend to differ. It's clear, right? Makes sense. Okay, so think of them as like the gatekeepers who ensure that business identity and creations are legally recognized and protected. So by registering your IP through CIPC, this gives you an official proof that you own those ideas, which is crucial because if you ever need to take legal action against those copycats or chance takers, then you are sorted. Now, moving on, you might be wondering, so how do you actually register your intellectual property? So firstly, you're going to create an account. So you start by visiting CIPC's website and creating an account on their e-service portal. If you remember, I did create a video where I covered how to create a profile. I'll link the video below for you to see how to create your own profile on their platform. 2, you're going to choose an IP type. So you decide whether you're registering a trademark, a patent, copyright, or design. Number 3, submit your application. So you're going to complete the relevant forms and upload any supporting documents needed. So like the logos or the trademarks or a product sketch of the designs that you want to apply for. And then number 4, you're going to pay the fee. So each type of IP has its own fee. So make sure you check the latest costs on the CIPC website. But I'm also going to be covered just later in the video of the different costs that are associated with the different IP. And then lastly, you're going to receive confirmation. So once everything is processed, you'll get an official registration certificate that will prove that your IP is now legally protected. And do remember that trademarks and patents usually take a lot of time to process. So please be patient and keep an eye out on your application status. Now we're going to give a breakdown of all the costs associated with this whole IP thing. So firstly, there's provincial patent application. So the estimated fees range anything between 12,000 and 15,000 rands. And this is the initial filing, which secures a 12-month period to develop the invention further before the complete application is required. And then secondly, there's the complete patent application. So the estimated fees associated with this is anything between 25 to 30,000 Rand. And this is filed within the 12 months of the provincial application that grants full protection for 20 years. And then the next one, annual renewal fees for patents. So the estimated fees here is anything between 1,000 to 4,000 Rands per year, and it's payable from the 4th month onwards to maintain the patent's validity. And then fourth, trademark registration. So the standard filing costs as follows. So single class is anything between 1.2 to 1.5 thousand. Additional classes is 600 to 1,000 Rand per class. And then there's also attorney fees, which can range anything between 3,000 and 8,000 Rand, depending on how complex your situation is. And the trademark protects the brand elements and the names and the logos. And then there's trademark renewal fees, and these are done every 10 years. So the renewal fees are typically similar to the initial filing costs, so you can just budget for it for every 10 years. And then there's the trademark search cost. So this is optional, but I would recommend you to do it. And the estimated fee is 190 Rand. So this is a preliminary search to search for existing similar trademarks before you file for your trademark. I hope it makes sense. So before we wrap up, let's quickly touch on some common IP mistakes that entrepreneurs usually make. Firstly, not registering your brand name or logo. So just because you're using a name doesn't necessarily mean that it's protected. So you must register it with the CIPC. Next, thinking ideas alone are protected. IP law does protect expressed ideas, so not just concepts. For example, a book is protected, but an idea for a book is not. Next, ignoring renewal deadlines. Some IP rights, like trademarks, need to be renewed periodically, so stay on top of these dates. As we end off, remember that intellectual property is a powerful tool to protect your business and build a strong brand. So don't leave your hard work exposed. So take action today by doing your own research, and also go visit your CIPC office close to you for further guidance. They also have this wonderful free book which goes into more detail with regards to IP. So you can just also go get yourself a copy at your closest CIPC office. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Business Circle with Sino M for more entrepreneurial insights, and share this with anyone who's building their own business. And if you're ready to start your side hustle or scale your business, please go and check out my ebook, Launch and Grow, the Ultimate Side Hustle Blueprint. The link is in the description box. But until next time, keep building, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!